Here we go. We're live.
Alright, I'll click over there here in a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how much it fucking sucks writing papers.
Yes.
Well, the problem isn't the paper, it's the length of the fucking paper.
Yeah. Schoolwork's for chumps. I'm just kidding.
Right. I just want to get this shit done with this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of it. I'm tired of having shitty jobs.
I heard you remember.
Even though I have a feeling once I get done, I'll still have a shitty job, but just hopefully not as
Right.
shitty. So,
Slightly less shitty.
yeah, I'd like to be home.
Your clothes cleaned, your boots polished.
You know what? I want to see what ChatGPT gives me for this paper. See, and I'm not a dumbass. I'm not going to copy it completely. I did take bits and pieces of
Yeah. Use it for what it's really good at. Is providing you a bunch of research in a format and an outline.
it. The problem is, schools don't change. Like, I was listening to something about the teacher complaining about it. The guy's like, this is no difference in a calculator. Like, we need to change how we do stuff. He's like, when the calculator came out, we started doing more advanced math. So now, with ChatGPT, you should be telling people, hey, what information in this is
Welcome
real?
aboard the UC Vigilance.
Yeah.
Did you have any
He's
questions?
like, that's
before
what
I
we need to be
escort you the
focusing on.
commander?
How to find real information.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know where ChatGPT got that info from.
Understood? So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau Ceti.
And plus, when you go to work,
Made quite an impression on
you're
me.
gonna
Everyone
Google
upstairs is talking about it.
any problem.
Yeah.
So you need to
Must have
learn
been
how
one
to
hell of a firefight.
do
I
that
almost regret
efficiently
missing out on all
and
the
get the
fun.
right answer.
Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the
It's-
Vigilance.
yeah.
But we have
Yeah,
our
if you
moments.
say, hey, give me
All right, Vanguard.
4 pages on space exploration, and then it gives it to you, that's one thing.
Good
But
luck.
saying, hey, give me a high-level look at space exploration, or, you know, how to write such and such script, or
Right. 'cause,
a high-level
like,
breakdown of this war.
Well, exactly. And whenever ChatGPT goes out there, it may grab something from the movie The Patriot whenever you're trying to do the Revolutionary War. Guess what? That didn't really happen.
Yep. Yeah, it's not perfect.
Right, and that's the thing. It's like, well, and the same thing, like, whenever you're at work looking up something, you need to make sure you're
Yes?
looking at the right info.
I
Because if
believe
not, like
we
you
have
said,
something important to discuss.
if you can't find the
there
right
you are.
answer, you're pretty much
Commander
useless.
Kidway Kande, UC system.
Because
Glad to
no,
have you aboard.
you can't know everything
I
about
was
everything.
beginning to think you were having second thoughts
Mhm.
about Commander Dweller's offer.
Yeah, it's helped me out quite a bit because, like, one of the tools that I'm using right now, I can't live debug because it's not an option. So with writing script,
Right.
I'm like, I don't understand how this is happening, because you've got to try to keep it all straight in your head and say, okay, let me just logically follow this path, and you can't really see it. So you could take it, throw it into ChatGPT, and say, this is my expected result. Here's what I got. Here's the beginning and the end, right? Here's the origination. Here's the result.
Right.
How did that happen? And it'll be like, oh, you should check this, this, and this. And so you're like, oh, okay, let me see, you know, maybe something got transposed here or whatever. You passed in a wrong variable or whatever. So it's pretty good at just, it's like a second set of eyes, you know?
Yeah.
It appears he certainly picked the right person for the job. So, now that you're part of the team,
And see, and then
allow
what
me
I
to
do is
introduce
I
you to
look at
the
it like I
team.
just asked it to do this.
This is the
I
operation
look at it and then
center
I
of the UC
paraphrase it
Database.
over into my paper,
SysDev's
make sure
nerve
it
center, dedicated
didn't
to the
throw
destruction
down like some
of Crimson
detail that
Fleet.
I could throw in there to make it a little longer.
Mm-hmm.
Whether this ship is impressive or not, you're the key element. We need eyes and ears inside. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door. Good. I have just... Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Sersha Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia. You better hope so. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That... Eager to get going.
See, and sometimes
Good.
it just
Remember,
adds enough words
This
to make
entire
it sound
operation
better.
rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down. I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. Please, finish your thought, so that we can move on to other business.
Oh, man.
That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Doft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
air conditioner down. It's a little toasty up here. Then I got riled up from that game. Holy shit.
Yeah, you did. You were freaking screaming.
Whew. That was a tough game, man.
That's easy to answer. You don't. We'll be monitoring your activities from the
Yeah, the wife's downstairs and she's laying down. She's like, I heard you screaming. Yes, yes, yes. She's like, is he having sex up there? What is happening right now? Because when we scored,
beyond that,
Yeah.
I fucking muted, but I was like, oh yeah, the daughter's asleep trying to get ready to go to work at 4 a.m. and then the wife's in bed and I'm like, holy shit, just screaming my ass off. Oof. Oh, I'm so glad we won though.
For your own safety, nobody but myself, basically, you landed. While you're running with the Crimson Fleet, it's going to be difficult for you to weigh the consequences. Do what you have to do, but remember why you're out there. That's why I expect you to constantly seek alternative means to overcome. Look, if there's a route to your goal which doesn't involve killing you, use your instincts. As you were.
Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to this chick.
All right, we don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood?
I think I understand.
Sweet. Just
Well,
adding
you
just
better.
a couple little
Commander
kind of
Akande's entire operation is
rewording a
resting
couple
on your
little things
shoulders.
got me to my limit.
I want data slates,
Sweet.
computer
Yeah.
downloads,
Chat
handwritten
GPT.
notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the
No,
death
I
and
have a feeling this is
destruction
going to
those
be a very
pirates leave
useful
behind.
tool for these
If you've
classes.
seen what I've seen, you understand why I'm pushing you so hard.
Save. Because then I'll re-look at the paper tomorrow to make sure it still looks right.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yes, of course. And your actions will be duly noted in your records. I'll see to that personally. Speaking of which, that reminds me of something else you need to know. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for your efforts.
Fix that down a little bit. I feel like that music was a little too loud. Credits,
Commander
now you're
Akande
speaking my
approved the
language.
idea. He was concerned you might not help us simply because it was the right thing to do. All right, we've loaded a container of Aurora into your ship's cargo hold. We're also providing you with a sample you can use to tease the goods. We've cleared your ship for launch. Proceed to Sidonia. Make contact
They
with
gave
Seer
me
Ship
cocaine
Logan.
and told me to
with
go
any
sell
luck,
it.
She'll point you to the Crimson Fleet. That should do it. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
What's next?
Oing.
Saving the world? Saving the galaxy?
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
So hold on, did I have it in my cargo hold? Okay, no, I just have the sample. All right.
Like touching down on a cloud.
So did you ever get a new monitor, or are you still rolling with your current?
I'm still rolling with the current one. I want to wait till all my school stuff comes due with student loan quids and all that before I spend any money, just in case.
Gotcha.
I gotta make some double payments. So.
Well, I think I found your sweet spot.
Okay.
27-inch 1440p.
Okay, so that's 2K.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, I think that's the sweet spot for most gaming. It'll age really well with your GPU. Your GPU.
Okay.
Because I've been looking at, I've got an older monitor over here, my one that's long ways.
All right.
Like it doesn't even have display port. It still uses not USB, HDMI. So I was looking at monitors, and I'm like, well, I don't want to get another 4K. But a 1440p would work really well. So, and there's a lot of them that are good, like good price points, like under $300. Which one? Oh yeah, Trade Authority. That's where I'm going.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy.
Oh, she's Irish. That was so badass, like the dude singing the sea shanty in space. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. Why don't you shout that louder so everyone at UC Security hears?
I brought
Show
some
me what you're trying to unload.
Aurora.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh, she wasn't serious.
I'm not talking price until I know what the hell. Whoa, way too hot for me. That stuff is nothing but bad news. Why don't you take your shipment and try somewhere else?
Oh, you know what? I should clip that and share it. The sea shanty? That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak a kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You got a point there, love. All right, I'll take a chance. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised.
Hey, you looking for anything in particular?
Stable ground or remain seated in the event of
Yo, hey, what's up? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best. Cool.
Oh, kudos to them. They updated the the colors for the Star UI.
Yeah.
So when you're buying, it's green. When you're selling, it's yellow. And when you're selling from your ship, it's kind of like a, what is that? Like a, I don't know, an off-white maybe? That's cool. I like that. All right, so sell that shit. Sell that. Sell that.
Alright, that's good. Alright, I will be back.
All right, dude. So 11 caseless, keeping that. 11 millimeter, keeping that. 6.5 millimeter, have 2 sevens, 7.77. Kind of like that rad burn. We'll keep both them for now. Don't have two of those. So we have two 11 millimeters. So they're a suppressed drum beat and an advanced drum beat. I really like the suppressed or the silencer, but the advanced is so much more damage and DPS. So we're going to sell the suppressed. Novolite, don't have a dupe of that. 6.5 millimeter. So that's the Maelstrom versus the Kraken. The Kraken's a pistol. Let's sell that. Alright. Alright, we're at 77. We're about halfway.
See you around.
Alright.
Huh? What do you want? I thought our transaction was complete.
Anything good in here to snatch up?
Everything's red and orange as far as the eye can see. It can start to wear on you.
Let me at him.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are way cooler than anything we've got.
You looking for deals on off-world goods? Your new friend Dennis will hook you up.
Don't mind me. Definitely not robbing you blind.
You're making things harder for yourself. Stop right there. You see security.
Ow! I was hidden.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. Someone's up to something.
Watch out for the robots. They're surprisingly sneaky.
You. 82 hours without incident.
Can't believe we're still blowing up huge mineral deposits after all this time.
Unless you're here to serve me enough. Oh yeah? Well, I don't know who the hell you are.
Oh yeah?
So what makes you think I'm going to help you out?
I asked nicely.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you.
You mean the ones I just got arrested by?
Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. If the trade just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this. Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him.
Oh, I'll handle him.
What do I need to do here? Write you an instruct. You can do this loud, you can do this quiet. I don't care. I just want my goddamn... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on a second. No one said anything about killing.
You said...
I want my money. How
He
you
can't make
handle
up his goddamn mind.
His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him. Don't worry, you
All
can't
right.
miss it.
So it's the kneecaps then. Forget about it.
Almost break time.
Maybe our future will be just as bright.
Something I can help. Adler Kemp. What? Play what? Look, I'm tired. It's been a... hey now. Oh, wait. You mean that?
That
Adler?
Adler.
Yeah, sorry. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spend. What games? Why are you doing this to me? Sure, I guess I could... What? Oh my God. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for...
That's how close you came. That's how close.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like...
Meow. Meow. I don't like your stupid hat. Can you just snatch their hat off the head?
Community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others. Or fulfill any spiritual...
Mars are kind of busy right now.
Hey, stop. I want to try to grab the hat. Stop.
Hey there. The red
Let me
one
grab your
lives
hat.
up to its name. How are you?
Bye.
Don't want to catch yourself with
Have something for...
detonations goes off.
There, would you look at that? I knew. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural, you know. If you like this kind of work, I can get you more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your
You
style.
think they can handle me?
All right. I'll call ahead.
Gonna knock all your shit off the table.
Hey, good to see you.
Jack, I'm gonna need a stiff drink tonight. Day I've had.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe. You'd think someone would have invented a way to keep rocks out of boots.
That's funny. Loot a fucking script for a horror movie off of a table in the bar.
Sure hope this hearing loss isn't permanent.
Keep it simple and keep to yourself.
What am I breaking into here? I guess we'll find out. I was never in there. I saw nothing. Nothing.
Stay away from the Sixth Circle.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
You gonna kill them?
No, I'm a good boy.
Oh.
For now. I fly an egg.
I see that. What ship is that?
It's the Starborn ship.
Oh.
You like my amylary just hanging out up here?
Yeah. Okay.
And there's a hologram of it in the inside the ship.
I take it that's a pretty good ship then?
Yeah. Oh, here. I will show you what it looks like from the inside. It sucks for everybody else because there are no chairs. I have the only chair.
Huh?
So there's my amylary.
Ready for
Everybody else just kind of wanders around in here.
Okay.
It's a bunch of glass.
Can you decorate it?
I don't think so.
Kinda sucks. Be cool if you could put down like little tables and stuff or consoles. Does it have good weapons and stuff?
It's a pretty good starter ship when you hit NG+. The cool thing too is when you use your booster,
Yeah.
your ship cloaks.
Oh.
So like, here I'll zoom out. So I'm just kind of going around. I'm using my booster and then I cloak out. Pretty cool.
Oh. Oh man, you can put a whole bunch into your grab and like instantly jump.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I gotta go. Whoop. Gotta go that way. Oops, not that way. Over here.
Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
Damn right I am.
On that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead.
Oh, why is someone trying to fight you?
Oh, she says, are you good enough to join? Like, hell yeah, I am.
Everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. As if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. It's done when Rake head back here when you finish.
breathing.
And don't keep me waiting for long.
Oh, did Five Finger Death Punch come out with a new song?
Haven't heard it, but if so, I will be listening to it soon.
Judgment Day. It said it was posted 2 days ago.
Oh shit.
Or at least a music video.
I do not understand. Please confirm your intentions. I do not know who you are talking about. That is Devil's choice. whatever he has done is not... It's true. I do not know him that well. And some of what he says is suspicious. Alright, I will do it. If it means saving my crew, I will do it.
What? Come on, Dimitri. You can't be serious.
Austin, I am sorry. I will make it quick.
No, wait! What are you doing? God damn it, Dimitri, you...
Oh!
There. It is done. Now you hold up your end of bargain and let us go.
It must be great to be able to see yourself whenever you want. I bet your whole house is full of mirrors.
Question is, did they actually kill him, or just sound like they killed him?
Then if you will kindly cease this communication, we will
I was like attack.
I'll let him get away.
Oh, you're so nice.
I know. Took their word for it. Don't make me regret it. If not, I'll save scum. Sure you did.
faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? Yeah? Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about. Now that you know the deal, I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Head out there as soon as you can.
The Crix system. I'm gonna go land and get all my contraband before we go to the fucking Crick system. I looted a whole shitload of contraband and I couldn't fucking like keep it with me. So I built an outpost and just dropped it in a fucking box. There you go, I got it on me now. Ah! And now we can go to the Crick system. Time to head to the key. Was on the way anyway.
Nobody hails the keys. Just do your business.
Why can't I fucking dock? Hello? Oh, do I have to report in first? Fucking bullshit.
Commander Ikande wants to see you. Follow me.
Hey. Wherever the Crimson Fleet go.
Do you have anything to report? We intercepted your exchange.
Yes,
with
you're still bald.
We're trying to confirm that the pilot really did kill Rake. If so, what you did was uncalled for.
Are you shitting me? He's still gonna complain?
You know, it's,
I didn't destroy the ship, but the dude executed the pirate, and what I did was wrong. All right. Path of least damage, and he's like, I can't believe you did that. Shut the fuck up.
You coerced the pilot into taking a crew member's life. He had no choice but to comply. You cannot simply pass off the burden of the job whenever it suits you. Understood? Hearing and comprehending are two different things.
Yeah, and like I said, I heard you.
For both our sakes, that you fully understand the situation. Now I want to make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but there is an ethical line we cannot cross. Do something like this again, and you're out. Permanently. But for now... It's a dangerous plan, and you can... Thankfully, you at least man... Now it's time for the next phase of it.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you pass your first test and you're still... But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? Strange. She must want to... Still, it should only be a matter of time before they invite you to the key. It's like...
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but... Delgado?
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to...
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shield?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding. Keep up the good work.
You're a piece of shit and you shouldn't have done that, but yeah, keep up the good work.
See all that chest can?
That's okay, I lied to him about where we're gonna go. Oh, she wanted me to meet her by whatever again, not the key, definitely.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new group.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener.
The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something?
Fair enough. Glad to see you showing some backbone. Just be careful that you can back up that attitude before you square off with someone who can kick your ass. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway,
I'll tell you all about the key.
Oh shit, somebody's kung fu
But
fighting?
if I show you too.
Oh,
Follow
yeah,
me.
sorry. Got stuck on TikTok.
Look, he's just sleeping. He's just taking a nap.
The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
You ever get on your TikTok old commercials from like the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
I love the computer ones.
Yep. The ones that are AI, like, remaking stuff, like as if it was the 90s or 80s or whatever, is fucking wild.
Of course you gotta pay for it.
I don't get any of those.
On the key, credits are
The only thing I get for AI is how
What
to,
the hell is
like,
this?
oh,
all right, hang on.
Adobe
Babs.
came out with the
Before
new
you
one.
get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
I'm bored. I'm gonna have a seat.
And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot. You'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
If it's
On
hard
the
to
right,
find,
you've got
I probably
Bradley
got
from
it.
the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything. How hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Sabina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's
So have you
Core,
watched any of the
run by
Ahsoka
the
show yet?
incomparable
I have not.
Senya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva?
I will say
Can't believe Delgado
it gets
still
better
lets
as
you
it goes
recruit,
on.
Given what happened with the last one.
Okay.
You mean Austin
So there's
Blake.
one scene I was
It's
kind of
been
glad
taken
they
care of,
kind of
right?
did it.
I don't like loose ends,
So,
and this Rook is the one who tied
You
it
definitely
off.
watch it.
Perhaps next time
And we
you'll
could
try
talk
to be a
about
bit
it
more
around Jacob
discerning
and make
regarding
him
your
jealous for not
choices.
watching it.
It's far
This is
more
true.
cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway,
Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks
Alright,
you're
I think I'm gonna go to
friends.
bed. It's 11.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new
Hey,
friend
dude.
here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely. No, I believe that covers all I have to say. Take the elevator to the up.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo.
Of course, when the tour is over.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two, Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you. You and everyone else on the station. Keep... All right, let's get... When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your...
It's all right, Neva. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Max. Since you two seem so eager to move, pack your cold weather gear, Rook.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the... Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect... Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was in. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for... Well, it has been frustrating, being this close. What? Were you expecting a goddamn graduation ceremony? Make no mistake. You are being... And Neva? Oh, she's just... Before Crix left the fleet, somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll...
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of... Crix left a lot of bit.
When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will... Sounds like someone wants to get them. Okay, enough. To that end, the next stop... Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep...
Fine.
All right, listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Crix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for whatever you pick up. Don't think. It's so simple, even a rookie.
Hold on, no scrapping? How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, if that doesn't work for you, just...
Yeah.
You have a lot of ground to cover between...
out the gate. Bounty hunter suit. Pretty goddamn good. Anything else in here?
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Yeah? Oh, good. I don't want the place collapsing on us.
I've been down here several times in the last few years. As long as we keep the damage to a minimum, we shouldn't have any problems. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. Let's go. First time I've been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. If it's hostile, take it down. must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Damn it. God damn it, we're cut off. Hey, Del, can you hear me? Del! Shit. There's no way we're getting through here. Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? The plan? Let's face it, we're... Well, yeah, we'll get to that of it. For right now, we use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves. I had a feeling you'd be on board. Okay. Here's my plan. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains, just like... And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we find a way out. Playing it safe, huh? But you better have me back when I make... Now, let's find a way out of here. I guess that's one way through.
Use the intercom up there if you can. Damn it. Is anyone there? Come on, we need these doors open. Crap. Is this thing even on? Quit screwing around and pick up. Anyone still alive up there? How can these... Come on, we need these doors open. That's bullshit. So the two of you made it, huh?
not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Creeks. You both got that? Yeah? You... And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for bringing us out to dry. Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man.
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. The shuttle bay techs were complaining about hearing some type of banging or scraping on the access doors, so we were sent to investigate. We headed to the surface and immediately engaged some indigenous creatures that had been burrowing through the ice. We managed to drive them off, but I'm certain they'll be back. Fortunately, our squad only suffered minor injuries. First we deal with all the maintenance issues at the lock, and now this. If this keeps up, I'm gonna request a transfer.
What's that over there? You should check it out. While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves. There's got to be a way out of this goddamn place.
You're going down!
You don't want to mess with me!
Who needs them?
I bet those things are crawling right behind the walls. Ugh. Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards. Here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something. Have you thought about what I've said? Well, maybe we would. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, and if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hand. You didn't see? Those aliens were tearing through them like... Saved us a hell. Well, we're... Just remember, when this all... So, now that we've made it to the... Been in a few slams yourself, I see. For a space heater and a hot cup of bogs right now. Cell D03. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess. I swear, if this isn't enough to get me into the fleet. They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap.
Computer over here, right? Where are you, little computer?
I am never putting ice in my drinks ever again.
Did we miss it?
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport in Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I've been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Criggs must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something.
Okay, Carter.
Play this right.
The latest code to the utility room is 4861171. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the Legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
Worry about. Is this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving. They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this scrap heap. amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.